So today we're going to be changing the transmission fluid on a 2010 up V6 manual transmission Camaro. Anything, this one's a 2012, but anything above 2010, it's all going to be the same deal. It's the same transmission, same setup. So we'll show you how it's done. We're doing a lot of service maintenance this week, so we figured we'd put some videos on YouTube and show you what we're doing. Today we're going to use the Redline MT90. It seems to be better with crappy transmissions, and this AY6 and this thing is known for being a crappy transmission, so hopefully it'll smooth things out a little bit. And it's also a GL4, so that should help as well. Obviously on this, you're going to need to have the car raised up. You're going to have to jack it up, put it up on jack stands. Don't ever work on anything, it's just a jack. But the kicker is with this, you want the car to be pretty level, so we've got jack stands in the front and the rear, keeping everything up. So that keeps everything nice and level. Otherwise, you're not going to get all the transmission fluid out of there, and it's kind of a pointless pursuit of that. Alright, so once you get underneath of here, obviously on the bottom of the transmission there, you'll see that big bolt. This guy here is the drain plug. But before you get to that guy right there is the fill plug, and make sure that you can get that guy loose before you do anything stupid. There's no reason it shouldn't come out, but for some reason it doesn't want to cooperate. You don't want to be stuck with a vehicle you can't use, because now you drain all the gear fluid out of there. Alright, so that's your drain plug on this guy. It's the AY6 transmission still. That is a 24 metric, so after you pull that guy out of there, let everybody drain out, which we have. We've already snugged it back in. I don't know the torque spec off the top of my head, but it is aluminum, so don't go too crazy. Just make sure it's in there nice and snug. We've got our rubber hose jammed into the fill line, so we'll go ahead and fill this guy up with our new Redline fluid and see how it does. But it does take 1.9 quarts, so it's just 2 quarts of 2 containers of it, and you should be good to go. This is the rubber hose we got jammed down through there. We just stuck it down and routed it by the exhaust. Like I said, it's just a 3-foot section at 3/8 fuel line, and it just fills it from up here, so you're not fighting with it down there. But let's go ahead and fill it, and we'll go ahead and close it back up. So now we've got all of our fluid. We've dumped the entire 2 quarts in there, and you can see it's just starting to trickle out the top there. So it takes almost all of the 2 quarts. But like I said, the capacity on it's 1.9, so it's not unexpected. But we're going to yank the rubber hose out of there, close it back up, and you're good to go. The hardest part of this whole thing is getting the car up in the air and jacking it up. But other than that, it's a pretty straightforward operation. It's extremely easy, so there's not really much of a need to pay somebody to do it as long as you have the jack and the jack stands. So hopefully you enjoyed watching it. Hopefully it helped you out, because I know I haven't found anything on YouTube about this yet, and that was kind of one of those things. It's always nice to see what you're doing before you're doing it, even if you've done something similar before. Hopefully this helps. So thanks for watching.